Hello, everyone, and thank you for being here with me to honor and celebrate this wonderful super blue moon. This is one of the most powerful full moons that we've had in a while. So we're going to talk about the astrology and what's going on with the planets right now. We'll do a card pull. There will be a short meditation at the end, and I'll also channel some messages from my spirit guides. And a lot of the channeled messages come during the card pull. But I also check in with them when I'm preparing for this, and I incorporate what they think is important to share in what we're going to talk about today. One more thing, all of my podcasts and spiritual practices are infused with positive energy, so you do get a little positive energy boost just for listening. So we'll take it, right? Any positive energy. This is also donation-based, and there is a link in the notes below to pay what you can, and I really do appreciate you doing that. So sit back, relax, take some deep breaths, and take this time for yourself. Also, you want to pay attention to anything that I say that resonates with you. So as I said, this is a powerful moon that is affecting all of us, the entire planet. And we've been building toward this moon and this time all summer. All of the retrograde planets have been priming us for this. And there are currently 6 planets. There's Uranus, Pluto, Saturn, Neptune, Venus, and Mercury, and the asteroid Chiron that are in retrograde right now. And this is a lot. So I don't need to tell you how unusual it is to have so many planets in retrograde at once. And then also having both Mercury and Venus retrograde together is a very intense combination. So when a planet goes retrograde, the areas of your life that planet's energy affects are up for all the rewords, like review. And with that many planets retrograde, pretty much our whole lives are up for review right now. We're revising them, we're reworking them, we're reevaluating things, we're rethinking things. And it sometimes feels like we're going backward during times like this. But what's really happening during a retrograde is that we're moving into our past and to our psyche to clean out and clear out any energies that no longer serve us. And once they're cleaned and cleared out, we move forward with greater clarity and more strength. So all summer long, we've had these retrograde planets clearing stuff out, clearing out people, jobs, maybe old beliefs, even our homes. And these retrogrades have kind of felt like a roto-rooter, like cleaning out everything in our lives. Everything is going. And this week also, there's some shifting of the retrograde planets. On Monday, the 28th, Uranus went retrograde. On Sunday, September 3rd, Venus goes direct after being retrograde for the past 7 weeks. And then the very next day, on Monday, Jupiter goes retrograde. And smack right in the middle of all this retrograde shifting is the super blue moon. But before we talk about the moon, let's talk a little bit about Uranus and the other retrogrades. So just 2 days ago on Monday, Uranus went retrograde. And we feel the retrograde energy of Uranus the most on the day that it stations. And Uranus retrograde teaches us to be adaptable and open to unexpected shifts and changes. It's a time of introspection. We're reevaluating our goals and making changes. So in regular times, non-retrograde times, Uranus's job is to free us from the beliefs that are outdated and situations that are just too structured or even boring. So when Uranus goes retrograde, we kind of get a break from all these changes, which gives us the opportunity to breathe a little bit. So in whatever way your life has dramatically changed or any sudden or shocking events that have taken place in the past few months, this Uranus retrograde allows us to integrate some of these changes, to slow down, and to re-regulate our nervous system. Uranus focuses on freedom and independence and authenticity. So you may find yourself starting over one more time and making changes that feel very uncomfortable and not quite like you yet. But we know the changes are necessary and it'll be totally worth it in the long run. And then next Sunday, Venus stations direct. So we've been working with this powerful Venus retrograde energy since mid-July. And Venus retrograde has had us reviewing our relationships, our money, our self-worth, our values, even our valuables. So if any of these themes have been showing up in your life since July, this full moon helps them reach their peak so they can finally be resolved and completed by the time Venus goes direct on September 4th. So it's very likely with the clearing energy of this full moon that a relationship or a money issue could be cleared for us. One more thing to mention before we get to the full moon, since it's also influencing the moon. Actually, all of these retrogrades are influencing the energy of the full moon. But Jupiter, my favorite planet, the planet of growth, expansion, and abundance, is going retrograde on Monday. And this retrograde is all about starting a new chapter. So we can actually get a little excited about this retrograde because Jupiter is benevolent energy. Even when it's retrograde, it's nice. It's really nice energy. So this week alone, Uranus went retrograde, helping us to integrate all the changes we've been going through. Then Venus goes direct in any relationship stuff, money stuff, self-worth stuff gets finalized and completed. And then Jupiter retrograde comes along to help us think about our next chapter, like what's next? Once again, smack in the middle of all that is the super blue moon. Now, blue moons are ultra rare. They only happen every 2.5, 3 years or so. And that's where the phrase, of course, once in a blue moon originates. So their occurrence is something we want to pay attention to. And this year's blue moon also happens to coincide with the supermoon, which is when the moon is at its closest point to the earth, making this full moon even more rare and more powerful. So the retrogrades and the energy all summer have been building toward this week and this full blue supermoon, which is in Pisces, and it's the cherry on top of all the change that we've gone through this summer. So a supermoon supersizes the energy of whatever sign it's in, and this one is in Pisces. And what that means is that we're going to experience some deep feelings, some grief, some sadness, some heartbreak that have been stored in our psyches. So get the Kleenex ready because we're about to go deep. So Pisces is the final sign of the zodiac, as you probably know. It rules the dream realm, spirituality, our intuition, and even our subconscious mind. It opens our spiritual channels, which allows downloads and spiritual guidance to stream in. Those are open right now. And all the strong retrograde energy also amplifies and strengthens our intuition and our psychic senses. Like we are connected right now. So trust the messages and the knowings you're getting this week and the next week. We can also expect lots of signs, coincidences, serendipities, and messages in our dreams, very vivid dreams. We may even receive some visits from our loved ones who have passed, our spirit guides, or our angels. It's that kind of a time. Pisces is also the master of illusion, so you could feel a little lost during this full moon. So if you do feel lost, just be lost for a minute. Yeah, it may feel uncomfortable, but it's not going to kill you. And you won't feel this way for long because our channels are so open and we are so connected that you will have clarity soon. Pisces is also linked to the arts, particularly those that allow for self-expression and emotional release, like dancing, getting the energy out, music, poetry. So this is a really fabulous full moon for putting on some music and making a vision board. Also, since Pisces rules over the feet, weird, but I know, walking meditations are a fantastic way to harness this energy. So one other thing to mention is that Pisces has a tendency to daydream and escape from reality at times. So you may feel like escaping reality right now, maybe with a few cocktails. And because this super blue moon is amplifying everything Pisces, including our wish to escape, just be aware of this if you have any type of addiction issues. This is a sensitive time for that. Now, we know that full moons are about transformation and new beginnings, and that transformation is supersized during this super blue moon, making this a powerful time to set intentions for the future. It's also very emotional because we know we'll be reflecting on the past. Thank you, retrograde stuff. And often when we look back at things we've done or things that we've said, we're not proud of them. And this full moon allows us to release our regrets, probably by crying, since Pisces is a water sign. So cry it out. Release all the emotions and regrets so that you can heal and move forward. And because Pisces is a water sign, water can help with the healings. So soak in some hot springs or a bath. Swimming in the ocean with the salt water would be very, very healing right now. So with all of this energy swirling in the outside world, our inner world becomes our sanctuary. This is a time for us to go within and connect with our inner world. So stop the busy this week and prioritize making time for stillness and being patient. Schedule some downtime. We want to embrace this time and the best way to do that is to be present. You can't be busy and present at the same time. So having 2 full moons in the same calendar month brings this big surge of release energy. Something will be exiting your life, like a relationship or a job or outdated beliefs. The moon is shining this supersized spotlight on what's been buried for some time, like psychic debris will be cleared. Emotional baggage will be left at the curb. So whatever is up for release, we will be different people when it will be changed when this moon is over, and we'll be left with some space in our life. And it could feel a little empty and unsettling at first, but it also gives us hope, and it holds the potential of something new coming and sprouting from this emptiness. We just need to be extra patient for this sprouting to begin because that retrograde energy is slowing everything down. And the soft, kind of sensitive vibes of Pisces hold us while we go within and listen to our inner voice. So, because all of the change and the transformation happening is an inside job. Yeah, there absolutely are going to be changes in our outer world with things exiting. But the outside things are changing, and that's happening for our internal changes to take place. Once again, a very emotional full moon, lots of feeling and healing. We may feel like we're being challenged by the universe on so many levels. But as the energies settle down, we catch our breath, we'll see the transformation. There's magic in the air right now with our soul transforming. Like this is a powerful time of transformation and new beginnings, all of which are moving us forward. It's a very important time in our personal and our collective evolution. So thank you for honoring this moon and your journey. I think this would be a very good time for a card pull so that we can kind of see what the cards have in store for us. I do love a card pull. It's always so much. You know what I think is the best about the card pull is the reassurance. Like everything we're talking about always seems to come through in the card pull. Okay, another thing, very good full moon to clean and charge your crystals. Soak in a salt bath. I think we talked about that, or a hot bath, hot springs. Have a reading, pull some cards because we are very, very connected right now. So there'll probably be a lot of clarity from readings and cards and meditation and all that kind of fun stuff. So, okay, here we go. All right. The first card, Page of Pentacles. Second card, the Fool. You can probably hear the sirens right now. There's some fire trucks or something going by. And then the last card, the Two of Pentacles. So how I do my numerology, you know I love to do a numerology, is I don't give to the page, the knight, the king, the queen, I don't give them any numerical value. So there is 0. So we have 0 for that, 0 for the Fool, and then 2 of Pentacles. So this is basically a number 2 card pull. That hardly ever happens. They're usually, 3 digits or at least 2 digits. Number 2 means everything's fine and will continue to be so. Keep believing, especially since your feelings of hope lead to more lead to more positive outcomes. Everything's fine and will continue to be so. Keep believing, especially since your feelings of hope lead to more positive outcomes. All right, let's start with the Page of Pentacles. I want to get this close because last time I didn't get it close enough. Page of Pentacles, new opportunities, beginnings. We're a beginner right now, and we're balancing. You can see her balancing on tree pose in this, in the middle of the mandala. She is exactly in the right place at the right time and balancing exactly where we're meant to be, kind of balancing our old and our new. And she's holding, that, the pentacles. She's holding that like, I got this, bitch. Like, I'm doing this. I'm right exactly where I need to be, and I'm ready to move forward with balance. This is a really pretty card. I like it. She seems pretty calm, too. Tree pose in the middle of mandala. I got this, bitch. New beginnings. I totally got it. Okay. This is a middle card, center card, which to me always has the most meaning. It's the Fool. New beginnings. There, if you can see this card, I really want to get it close to the camera. There is magic in the air. She's trusting the universe. She looks like she's even doing one of those like trust falls where you fall into people and you trust them to catch you. Except she's falling into the universe and she's falling into the magic. And she's trusting that that's going to be there to catch her, that the universe has her back. Once again, new beginnings, a very first card. It's the Fool, the 0 card. We're at ground zero. Ground zero with all these changes. But she's trusting, there's magic in the air, the universe has her back. She totally has this. It's pretty too. It's very pretty. Okay, final one. 2 of Pentacles. 2 of Pentacles. Once again, see the balance. There's the 2 Pentacles. There's the light one and then there's the dark one. This is about creating a balance in your life that you love. As we're moving forward and we're creating all of this new stuff, why not create it exactly the way you want it and not buy into working so hard or being so busy? Like, take your time. We're at ground zero, literally, of creating our new lives. So we get to do it any way that we want. Let's do it with balance. Let's take our time. Let's trust our intuition. Let's get it right this time. There's no hurry. That is one of the great things about all these retrograde planets. There's no hurry. Like, we totally got that. We have time. We have time to figure it out. We have time to sit and be quiet and let it bubble up from within and trust our intuition. There's plenty of time. One of the things about living an abundant life, knowing that there's plenty of money and there's plenty of time. And I think often time is where we tend to get stuck. I gotta hurry and get it done. If I don't get this done by a certain day, it's not gonna be done in time. Put you into scarcity. When you're into scarcity, it's scarcity of everything in your life. So balance, starting from ground zero. We can do it any way we want. We might as well create a different life where we have more space and more time. So good card pull. They're always are right on. I have to say, though, I'm really in love with the Fool in the middle, the ground zero, trusting the universe. She's taken that leap of faith and falling back, knowing the universe has her back. It's really great. And you can see there's magic in the air. This is the perfect card, the absolute perfect card for this super blue moon. I love it. It's great. So, okay, you ready for a little guided meditation? I think this is a good one because we have this quiet time and we have this releasing and all of that. So let's get settled in, get ready, settle in for, meditation, get your feet on the ground, get a little comfy, close your eyes. And then just start taking some breaths. Just breathe in and out. Calm and relaxed. Maybe move your head around a little, shake your shoulders, release any stress that you have. Just wiggle it out while you're breathing calm and relaxed. And as you exhale, release any tension you may have in your body. Now take a deep breath. Hold it at the top. And then exhale. One more big deep breath. Hold it at the top. And exhale. Exhaling any tension. One more time. Big deep breath. Hold it at the top. And exhale. Now continuing with the breath through this whole meditation. Let's start to visualize some roots. Visualize your roots extending from your body, reaching deep into the earth. Now feel these roots anchoring you to the ground. They're providing you with stability and support. You are deeply rooted. Now imagine a warm golden light flowing up from the earth through these roots, filling your body with calming energy. Now picture yourself standing in a beautiful clearing under the radiant light of this Pisces full moon. Feel the glow of the moonlight on your skin. And as you breathe deeply, visualize any emotions, thoughts, or habits that no longer serve you as dark clouds gathering around you. With each exhale, release these clouds into the moonlight. Watch as the moonlight transforms them into shimmering mist that drifts away into the night sky. As you release them, say to yourself, I release what no longer serves me. I let go with love and gratitude. I release what no longer serves me. I let go with love and gratitude. Now shift your focus to the space within and around you. Imagine a soft white light surrounding you. It represents the new energies and intentions you want to welcome into your life. Visualize these energies as glowing orbs of light, each holding a quality or aspiration you desire. With each inhale, draw these orbs of life into your being, allowing them to infuse you with positivity and purpose. As you do this, say to yourself, I welcome the new with an open heart. I welcome the new with an open heart. Now take a moment to reflect on the emotions, the thoughts, the intentions that you've released. And now visualize the new energies that you've welcomed. Notice how you feel in this moment of transition. Trust that you are moving in the harmony with the cycles of the moon. Now slowly bring your awareness back to your breath. With each inhale and exhale, feel a sense of gratitude for this powerful moon and the opportunity to release and welcome the new. And when you're ready, just gently open your eyes. Come back to the room. You may want to come back to this meditation for the next few days or so to release the old. It helps us to release the old and embrace the new, which is really what we're talking about through this whole thing. And give yourself some time to integrate what's going on. There's a lot going on. And I have to say, I just really love the timing of this moon in the bigger picture, the timing of this moon in this week, because it's last week of August, right before the long Labor Day weekend. So we get to soak up the last bits of summer. Labor Days always seems really relaxing to me. We get to relax before we start moving forward again with our new lives. It's slow. I'm not going to say we're getting out of the gate. We still have all this retrograde stuff churning up, but we're moving forward. So I also one more time want to let you know that there's a link in the show notes to pay what you can. I really do appreciate you subscribing and liking and commenting. It does make a difference in getting me into the algorithm. So enjoy this moon and thank yourself for taking time to be here with me and celebrate it. I will be back in about 3 weeks with a fall equinox spiritual practice. And you can also listen to my weekly energy update podcast every Sunday. So happy blue moon, everybody. Thank you for being here.